On the latest Monday night edition of The Daily Show, host Jon Stewart sharply criticized the government shutdown's impact on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, warning that some 42 million Americans could be left without monthly resources. In his monologue, Stewart noted that the suspension of SNAP funding is costing the U.S. approximately $8.3 billion each month. Stewart juxtaposed this domestic crisis with federal action that he described as wildly misprioritized. He pointed out that the U.S. is apparently preparing to allocate about $20 billion in aid to Argentina, a move he framed as hugely ironic given the food security strain at home. That foreign assistance, he said, will in part be used to purchase Argentine beef, while American citizens on food assistance and U.S. ranchers are being sidelined. In the show's satirical spirit, Stewart evoked a fictional scene. He imagined former correspondent John Oliver, of The Daily Show fame, in the role of Dickens's orphan hero Oliver Twist, humorously begging for scraps of Argentinian beef. "Please, sir, I'd like some more beef," Stewart said, adopting a mock English accent and pointing to the absurdity of hungry Americans being excluded from the meat deal. Stewart then introduced a comedic skit titled "Hungry Fiddler Too Weak to Climb to the Roof," in which he portrayed a starving character lamenting the shutdown's effect on his diet. His comedic foil, correspondent Michael Costa, appeared with a plate of imported Argentine beef, quipping that the new trade arrangement will undercut U.S. meat prices, while those on SNAP are watching from the sidelines. Underlying the satire was a pointed critique of national priorities. Stewart asked the audience, "Why is the government underwriting beef imports from abroad when millions of Americans face food insecurity due to a domestic program being frozen?" He framed the beef deal as a symbol, one that places the interests of foreign ranchers and trade deals above the basic nutritional needs of U.S. citizens. As the nation grapples with the shutdown's economic ripple effects, Stewart's segment serves as both comedy and commentary. He used his platform to raise serious questions. How long will the government tolerate hunger among its own population while funds flow elsewhere? And what message does this send about who counts in America's social safety net?